Zombies, the bloodthirsty undead. When they arrive, will you survive? Zombie go boom. Kick undead ass.
That's right, survivors. Last week you got to see a modified Nintendo, which was essentially a modified Kaiser Blade, and we spent a lot of time on it, and it didn't do as much damage as we had hoped. So we decided to do a modified versus unmodified episode by just testing a Kaiser Blade. Before you watch this video though, make sure you watch this one, link right there on that card. But without further ado, what would have happened had we done absolutely nothing to this weapon in the first place? Are you ready, Charles?
I'm always ready.
Let's get started.
All right, before we get started, I just wanted to mention both sides of this thing are sharp, so we will be testing both edges of it. But for the first one, I'm gonna focus on this spike right here, and we're gonna put it straight through the frontal bone. Are you guys ready? I know I am. Let's do it!
3, 2.
Oh my God.
Everybody crazy?
Oh my God. Holy moly. Hey, just come over here. Move in. Look over here. Oh my God. No, that's cool. Wow. All right, so basically, it went not only through the frontal bone, but through the parietal bone. It took off the entire temporal bone, and basically a quarter of the entire head is completely gone. This is an overkill weapon.
Yeah.
Any damage to it?
No, none whatsoever. I did miss the spike. I think the head actually went through right here, but still.
My God, that was a beautiful.
That was
beautiful
awesome.
Strike.
That was really fun, actually, and it was just about effortless too. I mean, this is a pretty heavy weapon, so all you got to do really is move it down.
But we say this time and time again, when it comes to improvised weapons, pick the ones that are made to cut or chop through hard targets. Machetes, axes, and now Kaiser blades. You saw it in Sling Blade. Well, what a formidable weapon.
Well, you didn't see it in Sling Blade, but this is the blade he was talking about in Sling Blade.
Right. You heard it in Sling Blade. Now we just proved it.
It works. Jesus.
Oh my God. This improvised weapon, I call it an improvised weapon because it's a tool, which means that if you use it as a weapon, it is improvised. But this improvised weapon is formidable. In fact, I'm already going to give it the Overkill Seal of Destruction because it's one of the best weapons we've ever tested on Zombie Go Boom. It's amazing. Just one well-placed strike and not even swinging that hard and not even hitting with the spike. We hit around here, was able to take out about a quarter of Ivan's freaking head. It went through the frontal bone, through the parietal bone, and then just exploded outward. All of the blood is gone. What was it like using that weapon?
Just about effortless. I mean, it is a little heavy, so the most effort was made from here to here. But then whenever you go down with it, it's like the weight takes over, and you just push it just a little bit, and the blade just goes right through that skull.
And that's the good thing about vertical strikes when it comes to heavy weapons. And by heavy, we mean heavy usable weapons. Once you get to the unusable weight, then it doesn't really help that much. But my God, he was able to create a lot of speed, which had a lot of momentum, and it already has enough mass to destroy. And it's double bladed, so we're gonna get to try a bunch of other stuff. Plus, it has a long handle, so he has a lot of leverage to utilize.
It's basically like a naginata, you know, a polearm, a Japanese polearm. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe not as graceful, maybe not as pretty, but highly, highly functional. We should have tested one of these sooner, man.
Yeah, plus it's meant for working, like cutting wood, cutting hard targets, just like machetes or axes. Those are usually really, really awesome. Cutting grass, anything like that. A naginata would not be able to stand that kind of labor, but something like this, not only can you use it as a survival tool, but you could kill a zombie left and right. I mean, this zombie's dead. He wouldn't even have to do anything with this one. It's gone. He can move on to the next one. Blood spatter might be an issue, but the entire cut was so huge that the blood just went downward. I didn't see any of it shoot up in the air, so you might be okay. Plus, since you do have a long handle, you can stay away from the zombie without it having a chance to grab you or bite you. And you could probably post with it. You could move the zombie around. You could push him and then hit him. I mean, the possibilities are endless with this weapon. Are you ready for your next strike?
Oh yeah. All right, for my next attack, I'm gonna aim for the parietal area at a 45-degree angle strike and just see how much damage we can do with this baby. Jump!
Well, there goes the occipital bone. And that's a miss.
That's a Zombie Go Boom miss.
Here at Zombie Go Boom, we're all about the gore. And since that weapon managed to get all of the blood out of the skull, we filled this plastic baggie with blood. We're gonna put it into the cranial cavity so that you guys can see some more gore in the next strike. How cool is that? Thumbs up. You missed the bag.
Oh well. Jump.
The bag just flew up and then came down. Never even cut it. Oh man. But look at that. Let's come over here.
That's amazing.
Through the parietal bone, through the frontal bone. I mean, this thing just cuts. It's like,
it keeps going.
look, I've said this time and time again, but a bad weapon will make these hard skulls look as hard as they are. But a good weapon will make these hard skulls look soft. My God, is that an overkill weapon?
All right, are you guys ready for the decap? That's what I thought.
Well, that was awesome. Well, that was awesome.
Did you see how far it went? You still
Holy
rolling?
crap, dude.
You still rolling, Chad?
Yeah, I'm still.
Oh my God. Look at this. How many feet is that? Let's count it.
That's about 15 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, 14, 15 feet. The head just shot up straight into the air, and effortless decapitation. Not the smoothest decapitation I've ever seen, but again, this weapon is more for chopping rather than slicing. And by the way, we didn't sharpen it at all. That's how sharp it comes from the box store. So if we sharpen this even further, it might actually be able to do more damage, or at the very least create smoother cuts. But look how thick that bone material is. I wish every single person at home could touch this and feel it, because it's incredibly tough, incredibly hard, and this weapon definitely gets the overkill seal of approval. Would you agree?
I definitely agree.
Yeah. If you like this video, please share, please subscribe, please punch the living crap out of that like button, because that's the easiest way for you guys to support what we do without spending any money whatsoever. And if you guys have any suggestions, please let us know, and the link in the description below, because we used to get our ideas from Mexico, but now there's a 20% tax hike on those ideas and we just can't afford them. So if you guys want to give us some ideas, we need them right now. With another mind-blowing episode from Zombie Go Boom, I'm Chuck Murray.
Charles Fultz.
And we will see you next time.